Hello, and welcome to FSU Bulldog Weeklies number 3 on the Ferris Esports Twitch. We're going to get it started here with We Dude 83, and let's see who we got. Who's he against? Chose. New face here, so that should be interesting. I'm about to hop off the mic actually, but I believe Patrick is going to step in. Patrick, get over here.
Well, hello.
And also we have this cool scoreboard assistant thingy. So right now we're in winners round 2. So and then you can update the scores. Just press save every time you change something.
And then it'll change automatically.
Yep. So if you go up 1, it'll change the score right here.
Hey.
It's really helpful. All right.
And then
so it's super simple.
No player names.
Nope. No player names.
No player names. Okay.
Tags are simple enough.
Headsets.
Okay.
No snowball. Okay, we got snowball. All right.
Good?
Yep.
Alright, awesome. Yeah.
Good beans.
I hate to start off the pun, but we're about to see if Chose actually is the chosen one.
Okay, what do we got here?
Starting off with Town and City, it's going to be Roy versus Lucina.
All right, got some sword fighters out here.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Wrong tag. Yeah, no problem.
Running back real quick.
Also, am I in player cam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was confused
Yeah,
why one of them was greedy, but I thought maybe it's just the thing.
Yeah, cool.
Fire Emblem show off. Alright.
Perhaps.
Reels this time. Yeah.
So, officially starting winners round 2. We Dude 83 versus Chose.
I haven't played against a lot of sword fighters. Well, I haven't played much of this game, but I know from what I've seen, Lucina and Roy really good.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a majority of those players.
Ooh,
wow,
a very quick
early
first stock.
kill.
Really quick first stock with a neutral B. I wish that screen was a bit bigger.
So far, Chose keeping a solid lead by not getting a lot of damage in.
Yeah, I'm keeping Lucina in the corner as well. A nice counter.
Roy just has like that heavy damage output, where Lucina is much more balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh.
Drop off stage counter is
That
a
was
very good option against anybody with an
cute.
attack
I like that.
recovery. Did you say that was cute?
Yeah.
That's fair. So, just about equal now.
Yeah, it's a pretty even game right now.
Ooh.
A good patience.
Chose has been able to hit a lot of those counters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being able to call out We Dude and effectively just space him out. And then another neutral B kill.
We saw that one on the first stock as well.
Yeah, Chose is pretty good.
But he will take it right back with a
Even
charge
game,
smash.
just back and forth.
Yeah, it's really
Sorties seem quite on par with each other.
Yeah.
But Roy is definitely the one that wants to get in close and
Yeah.
just output as much damage as possible with the way his blade works.
We do a little bit more patient now. Didn't fall for the counter. And is now pushing Roy off stage.
Ooh,
Bitter
just barely
counter,
missed
but-
that grab.
No punish on him.
And there's the mat.
Fall
The
off
forward.
forward air.
Right. Yeah.
Nice.
That was
Oh.
solid.
Really close first game. A lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty clean match, I should say.
Imagine having 5 commentators.
We're sorry. If you want us to just be you two, then just say so.
I feel like Town and City is a very good stage for Lucina because she can easily go off stage for those kinds of things. Well, it's actually really good for all the Fire Emblem characters because they can easily just take those forward aerial kills.
Yeah, we saw 2 of them with the forward air, and one of them with the down B, the counter off stage. Worked really well.
Now we're at Yoshi's Island.
I love this map.
That's pretty good.
I'm a melee
Yoshi's
kid, so
Story?
so you know. Oh, I love this map.
This map has changed quite a bit in this iteration.
The upcoming Yoshi's Crafted Roll. Yeah, with the whole cardboard and stuff.
And here we have
Not going for that, not falling for that get up neutral B again.
I think once you get hit by it twice, you start to learn.
Throwing out a lot of empty moves here, but one more smash attack will close out a stock.
Free to play.
Ooh, wrong.
Could have came in contact with that counter. No.
There we go.
Ryu just needs to keep as much of a lead as possible with this stock, and he seems to be running with it so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
But the counter,
It might come
Didn't
to an
kill.
end quite soon.
Good patience, good patience. Didn't
Yeah.
die to the neutral B.
Yeah.
I feel like Ryu's doing the best thing by waiting all these options out because with Roy has like I said, has a very heavy damage output. So the best thing to do is to wait out and just wait for mistakes.
Yeah, just two
Yeah.
moves, 40% already.
Well,
get it right.
Hey, round up.
Shoot you right. Not quite getting that down smash. Ryu's definitely trying to capitalize on
Yeah,
any little bit
he's-
he can get.
Yeah, he's basically
ooh,
juggling it.
barely
at this
missing
point.
that
Oh.
forward smash.
Yeah,
Are we
you
gonna
can
get
see
a
that.
homie stock? Nope.
Sometimes it's just too close for that.
Yeah, I know.
And he's capitalizing on this,
Very nice
this
combination
mistake.
there. Oh,
Ooh.
barely
Tried
escaped
this-
that neutral B again.
Tried to switch him out with the turnaround.
Very nice
Good.
spot dodge.
Good patience.
You got a solid lead, and Roy's in a bad
And
spot. That's
over.
gonna be
And
it.
that's the game.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Roy. Thank you, man. Dude.
I played against
You have to work in that first
Yeah,
oh my god.
A lot of back and forth with these two players. A lot of just both of them running in, one of them get hit, both of them running in, one of them get hit
Yep.
over and over until the stock's gone.
No.
And I don't know if that's common with a lot of sword characters in this game, but that's what we saw here.
For sure.
Bind or change? I think change your bar. Yeah, you should be decent in that. Yep. Alright. Thank you, man. Good games, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good match.
Alright. Whew.
Joe's has been wanting to fight Redo for years. Or, well, sort of. He's been watching me for 5 years.
So it was a very good match.
There we go.
Yeah.
Very
It
well
was.
paced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's constantly, like Redo constantly shifting from offensive to defensive throughout that whole thing.
Yeah.
Waiting out what Roy was going to do, so then he knew what to do based on that. Where Roy was just constantly going in and adding in that pressure,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and that actually led to Redo making some mistakes as well.
But we did definitely learn to have that bit of patience, and that gave him the upper hand against the Roy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I played with Cho's warming up today, and he seemed to know like who he plays active. Picked up Roy.
Chose?
Okay, let's go play in there then.
I mean, the Switch is
He picked
portable.
Roy and just absolutely dumpstered me.
Yeah, no streaming. No.
Oh, come on.
Who will we have up next? I feel like it'll probably either be Fatty and P2. Speak of the devil. It is gonna be Fatty and P2 on stream next.
Oh, never mind. It's Jacob and Dohan.
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I've been redacted. We're gonna have Tower Depths and Dohan up next.
I did lose.
I'm excited for this one.
Tower Depths and Dohan kind of have a little bit of rivalry just because they're from like the same building, so they get a lot of practice in together. So it'll be
makes
very
sense.
Tower Depths.
Oh.
She's still like, who?
And
Everyone who's watching. Wow.
That's
so
gonna be fun.
Remember to esports, all that good stuff in here.
And remember, guys, no Johns.
This is the match I've been waiting
It looks like we're having a fair show off with our next two players.
Shoutouts to the 0 viewers. Yep.
Yeah, not bad everyone.
Oh, right. Losers bracket. Duh. I completely forgot about that. I have a long, hard road today. For sure.
All right, we did stepping in on the mic tonight.
What's up, fam?
All right. Yes. Let's get play names up on here. Okay, just figuring out which side's which.
We're having Tower Depths and Dohan.
All right.
And we're having Tower Depths play Shaw and Dohan going with Mario.
Okay, so he is going with Mario today. He's been kind of back and forth today on the Bayonetta and Mario. So, see if he knows anything for the Mario.
Mario has a lot of power potential. He's got really good combo game with the up air.
Yeah.
We already see Dohan just getting Shulk in one of those
wild.
combinations.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
70%.
with Mario, he's gonna be looking for a lot of up throw is kind of his new combo throw that he's gonna go into, like up airs into try and get the up B off the top or stuff like that. Shulk is pretty much just gonna try and keep outranging him with those fairs, nairs, anything like that. But an unfortunate counter from there is gonna take the first stock. All right. Yep. Of course, that smash and R increases knockback, but does not increase the amount of damage that he does. Squarely knockback. And
Saw what he was
that's
trying to do.
another SD.
And the fear caused him to SD.
That's a good sign for things to come right now. Ooh.
And now we see Tower Depths keeping Mario.
Yeah, there we go. There's the edge guarding game. All right.
Finished off with a forward.
Tower Depths back in this.
Trying to get something started, couldn't quite find the next up air.
Shulk's gotta be careful when he's in jumping auto or because he kind of just he gets into that weight where it's a little bit easier for Mario to get follow up. So he kind of needs to get into that jump, get his stuff, and then get out of that into something like speed or anything like that that's gonna help him out. But Dohan already starting his stairway to heaven. Okay, gets out of shield. Shield heavily buffed in this game. Like Shulk barely moves at all when he's in shield now.
But a very nice combo, getting up to a high percentage.
Yeah, he's got to be careful at 103. He's one back air away, or a forward smash is gonna do a very similar thing. All right.
So the first game going to Dohan.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we getting straight back to Battlefield? Okay. That was I figured. Yeah. Okay, Yoshi's Island. Okay, yeah, I agree with this. Shulk's gonna be able to get a little bit more off of those edges of the platform. He's able to down smash below edge, stuff like that, or forward smash below it, anything like that. So he'll be able to get a little bit more off of the edge guarding game. So let's see what he's got.
Starting off, already getting him off the map. Got some percentage on him. Still being untouched.
Interesting choice of using down arrow neutral. You normally don't see a whole lot of Shulks go for that. That's usually squarely an edge guarding kind of tool. Alright, Mario starting up that wall of fame there. It's going to be really good against Shulk because Shulk doesn't have a whole lot of horizontal momentum when he jumps. It's really only kind of through jump and auto that he gets that horizontal distance or his air dodge. So the wall of fame is going to particularly be really good against Shulk. Okay, trying to go for a hard read there.
A little questionable, but you never know where those might work.
I'm a big fan of Dohan's movements. They seem crazy. Very crazy.
Yeah, like it's definitely
with Mario, you kind of have to get that movement down because that's how you're going to get your openings for your grabs and stuff like that.
Ooh, and another finish with the forward smash.
Yeah. All right,
Ooh.
and he's going to seal
Right
that
back.
back up. Yep. 2-2.
That lasts
The range on
ages.
Shulk's down smash is just
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, Shulk's down smash, it basically goes around 3 times around you. Has kind of, it's a little bit punishable, but if the opponent stays in shield, it will do enough shield damage to where it will basically poke them underneath. So you pretty much have to approach it from the top in order to punish Shulk at that point. And you're seeing right now Dawn being able to get a lot of a grab when he gets in. Yeah.
That killed. Wow.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
when Shulk is in Buster Monado art, he does more damage, but he takes about pretty much twice as much damage as well.
And-
So that's got all of Shulk's Monado arts. There's one stat that's really increased and one stat that's like heavily decreased.
Okay.
When there, most of them is Shulk taking damage, with the exception of Shield a lot of the time.
Dohan looking to get something started, but couldn't find it above the platform.
Yeah. Yeah, he just needs to get like Shulk just like one more hit away, and then it's gonna be trouble for Shulk. But right now, Tower Def's able to get quite a bit off of those edge guards. Shulk's Fair is like one of the best edge guarding tools in the game right now.
Crazy good.
Yeah, it just walls off that entire area, basically forcing opponents to recover low. Oh, the flood! Oh, the king! Wow!
I blame the 2
Yeah. All right. That's Dohan 2-0 right there.
I love that. That was funny.
Yep.
I face you.
Okay.
I'm second battle at least.
All right, Dohan taking that one.
Yep.
2-0. Some really nice Mario combos that I saw. I
For
really
sure.
liked the one at the beginning of the second match. He had up throw, up air, up air, up air.
Yeah. Yeah, like Mario's pretty much looking to get that combo all the way to pretty much a stairway to heaven. Pretty much into the up B to kill off the top and stuff like that. So good stuff. So
I always noticed that Dohan's going in with that nair, and then everything just starts up from there.
Oh yeah, like the Nair is the move that basically breaks their momentum, and then because Nair doesn't have a whole lot of knockback. So basically what it does is it stops them right there, and then he's able to fast fall and get that grab, and then start the combo game from there. So good stuff. All right, so I believe P2 and Fatty are gonna play for the next set.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm interested to see this because it's gonna be Pitt versus Samus at this point. I haven't really seen this matchup in Ultimate yet, so I am curious to see how this goes out.
I think we need a wider lens camera.
Yeah.
Because the players don't want to be that close to each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you just want to start off with looking on
Alrighty, heading to PS2. I mean, Siege kind of benefits both of them quite a bit, so.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2 seeming to be a big favorite of a lot of people.
It's the new Smashville of this game, or if you played PM, you already know this stage being the starterville, pretty much. Oh. Alright. So we're gonna head right on into the action.
Dark Samus and Dark Pit.
Alright. Yeah. both Echo Fighters heading into here.
Got some emo vibes here.
Yeah, so pretty much what you're going to see in a lot of this is Dark Pit's going to try and get those grabs and then get in the Nair, Fair, anything like that to really get the combo game going.
Dark Pit looking really good already.
Yeah, P2's really good at getting the grab and getting the conversions off of stuff right now.
Up B out of shield.
Yeah, it's definitely a vital tool for Samus to get that up B out of shield, and basically is one of the few like big get off me moves. Oh, and I think that might
Early
be it.
stock.
Yeah, wow.
Dang
All right. Okay.
Esports.
Yeah, esports. All right.
That was really good for
that's
stock. I like
and that's
that.
good momentum that P2 is gonna have for the beginning of the set right now. Yeah, because you see that grab just leads into so much damage from Dark Pit.
Definitely. And this speed advantage that I'm seeing from Dark Pit against Samus, it seems to be really helping out.
Yeah, Dark Samus has to play very defensive in this matchup. And pretty much if Dark Samus does get in, has to make the most. Wow, great reaction with the Guardian Orbitars. Good stuff, but that back air conversion is gonna take that pretty nicely.
See if Fatty can turn this one around, or if P2 can hold on to this lead.
Yeah. I mean, in this game, one stock is not an advantage in this game. Two might be. And yeah, you're gonna see from Pit, he's gonna be able to go off stage a lot more frequently because he has those 3 jumps and be able to try and wall out Samus, because Samus is admittedly a bit of a floatier character, so makes the recovery options a little harder in this matchup. And wow,
that was such good movement.
Yeah, just in, out, in, out, in, out. Get that grab. Whoa! Oh, okay, got the. I unfortunately SD, but wow, went in deep for that one.
I don't even know what happened off that stage.
Judging by the sound effects, I think it was Dark Pit fared Samus into the stage, which caught the stage spike, but then got trapped underneath.
Fatty finding some percentage early on in this stock, though.
And pretty much has that charge shot ready at any point. Dark Pit just waiting for it with the Guardian Orbitars. Ooh.
Just barely missed that shot as P2 was coming up from the edge.
Yeah, and P2 was a little too far away there in order to punish that accordingly.
But Dark Samus taking center stage and holding on to it.
This is where Samus loves to be in center stage in particular. A lot of stage control. That's what Samus needs in order to do this matchup.
I really like the grapple in the air.
Yeah, the Zair.
It comes out so fast and it's got so much range.
It's one of the better Zairs in the game, honestly, because especially for stuff like the Lynx, their hitbox doesn't stay out much, unlike Samus's, which stays out a lot more than previous Smash games.
P2 being careful not to go into any of these smash attacks.
Yep, and yeah,
first game
goes to Fatty.
Right, a really good game, though.
Yeah, that was pretty back and forth, honestly, throughout that. Yeah. Alright, so I mean, for Pit's
excited to see this next game.
Pit's counter picks in this matchup are kind of weird because Samus benefits from a lot of similar stuff like low platforms, because they both can go from airs up airs, stuff like that. So I'm curious where. Okay, yeah, Battlefield. Yeah, so there's definitely going to be a lot more combo games since this is a little bit of a tighter space. Samus isn't going to have as much room to run with, but also is going to be able to get stuff like those up airs and stuff like that throughout. So I am curious to see how this goes, and we're going to head right back into it.
Shedding their dark skin and going back
to
the regular.
To the light. Even
the
Samus
light.
has a light suit on. Perfect metaphor. All right.
So, I don't know, what are the main differences between Samus and Dark Samus? Are there any?
So there are a few minor ones. I do know one of the ones off the top of my head that I remember is that Dark Samus's up smash does start a little bit lower down, so it kind of connects properly a little bit more, stuff like that. I think that's the only one I know off the top of my head. I haven't studied too much of the Samuses, so I can't say. But for Pit, the
difference is a little bit more obvious between the Pit.
It's the Pit gets has a little less knockback on his forward smash and stuff like that, but he does get the more maneuverable arrows is like the big advantage that Pit gets over Dark Pit, which can lead to early gimps and stuff like that. And whoa, going in!
That was
that was
really close.
Really tricky maneuvering from both of them.
Both of them at high percentage.
Yeah, they're trying to fish for the first kill in order to get momentum in this exchange right now.
Good spot dodge into the down smash.
That is like a P2 staple, pretty much, of the spot dodge into down smash. Especially with Pit, you can get away with it, and
a good stage spike
yeah,
with the back air.
If you saw there, you saw the pink spikes there. When you do a stage spike, if it has a pink around it, that means it's basically so fast that you can't tech it. At that point, if you see the blue, then it is techable. So right there, P2 just kind of had to eat that. Right.
Already bringing Pit to a high percentage on the second stock.
That is kind of one of the. Oh my goodness! Wow.
Momentum here is.
That rundown fair was beautiful. Pretty much just covered all of Pit's options as he was coming down.
Yes.
All right.
Samus looking a lot better this game than the first
P2
one.
trying to close the stock out now. Going for the side B, and that's gonna do it. It can be a surprise there, and does have a bit of armor to back it up.
Still an uphill battle from
Yeah, has to really start getting some momentum back. Samus just creating that pressure wall right now. No fact, he's searching for it. It's just like it's coming.
He's got that charge shot ready.
Oh,
And a
wow!
nice down air to finish off the
that
run
was-
off down air.
That was great because he put the bomb basically on the ledge of like, okay, come up here, and then ran off there. Fantastic stuff from Batty. That was a good one.
Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of good edge guarding with the runoff and then an aerial.
Oh yeah.
That can catch so many people off their recovery.
Especially in this game when your recovery options are so much more limited in comparison to previous match games. Like the edge guarding phase is so important in this one.
Higher more often, I have less. I have a tendency to
Good stuff. We will get another set up for you guys in just a second, so hang tight.
You want to change your preview or maximize it? You don't have to have that small window. You can enlarge that.
Well, we have it so we can switch between here and then do that easily.
I was gonna say, like, you're watching, like, why are you guys watching this little monitor for the other one?
Yeah.
So wait, when you
Who are you playing with?
well, if we have
No, I don't even know if it's good or bad. They usually kept for a week.
Oh, we gotta change the.
Well, I don't think we need them anyway because they don't show up anywhere.
Oh.
So it'll be fine without them. All right, here we go.
versus Bowser.
And here we go. Going into it. Battlefield Pokemon Stadium.
The grab netting a sweet 30%, converting another grab.
Hit me a 10.
Me2 coming
We
back
do
in.
going against a heavy character is going to want to get those early combos. Get heavy's known for their combo bait.
Even percentage.
Oh
my
god! We
Let's
have
see
a
what this
shield
turns
break,
into.
and that's not going to be the stop.
That was cool looking though. I
Yeah,
like that
a little later than it would have been.
Good patience from Bowser there.
Yep,
Not
sometimes
running
the
into-
best option is just wait.
And that's gonna. Oh, that's still not going to do it.
Heavyweights.
Oh
here.
man, I know.
But
But
unable to recover
Spot
there.
dodge has so much lag.
Let's go melee.
Oh, that's a hefty boot.
Redude's still able to recover, but oh.
The down air's gonna close out that
the coverage
stop.
of jump and regular get up gets the regular.
Some good dashing around here, waiting for an opening. Bowser throwing out moves.
Bowser's just so powerful in this game.
Claw's losing out. Well, they try to trade fairs, but Lucina's just a little longer. I like it. I like getting back onto the center stage from that. Ooh, gotta be careful of that shield though. Can't have it broken at 83%.
There we go. Bigger screen there.
Bowser's having some trouble landing and pays the ultimate price for it. Might have to pull out some risky maneuvers here. One good read. Oh wow! I thought that fair was for sure getting it.
That could have definitely closed it out, but an unfortunate SD there.
Had to try to go deep though. Being behind like that, I can understand the mentality of just wanting to go in there, just clean up the stock, tie the game up, and then think of the next steps from there.
Definitely. Alright, heading back to Battlefield. Maybe a different character. Yep, going with the Link this time. A big difference from Bowser.
To see Link spacing out Lucina with his projectiles and then going in.
Definitely. Link, my least favorite to play online.
I do like the idea of switching up to Link, but I'm not so confident on taking it back to Battlefield. I could be wrong. As far as a projectile character goes, I feel like more space might be better.
Lucina.
Knocking up a good 60% already. Let's see how far this lead will take him. Oh, just barely getting up in time to not get hit by that.
Alright, getting some stage control here.
Oh, I really like that. Trying to make something with that bomb there, but he's barely missing.
That tech chase rolling in was the smart move.
They're trying to get some extra damage here. A little bit of stage control back.
Oh my goodness.
Lucina able to close the stock with a forward smash.
Yeah, Link going in there, attacking as like a melee character. I would have liked to see a little bit more projectiles at that moment as opposed to eating that F smash.
For sure.
Alright.
There we go. Saw the lightning. Okay.
Now the stock's gone. Alright, back to an even game.
Okay, he's got the thought of doing something with that bomb.
Lucina already taking a nice lead here at this second stock.
Yep. Can't quite drop the shield yet if Link down airs your shield. Unless you roll away or do something else, but you can't stick around. There we go. There's that boomerang chess game action going on. That's what I signed up for. I think from the block dash attack, I think there's enough frames to tether grab. I think Link's tether is either frame 16 or 15, so I think there's enough their dash attacks in this game have a lot of lag. Well,
A nice
at least
spot
a
dodge
bunch
there.
of them do. I like the shield pressure coming from Lucina. Just a lot of nice medium range sword swings are definitely keeping that up there.
Lucina keeping it patient and then spot dodging into the side smash to close off that stock. At a high percentage.
Reading those rolls.
I love the patience sitting there, not going after those tech chases, letting the enemy make a decision and then punishing the decision.
That last stock getting closed out by a down smash from Link.
Last stock, this is either Wee Dude's match or a game 3 situation.
Will he be able to recover back from this? Yes!
Oh man.
Lucina was unable to close out the stock off stage. So there's a
Oh,
little glimmer of hope for Link.
The chase
He's
down
reading
there
these.
with those grabs.
And finishing it off with the forward smash.
Maintaining control.
JB2.
Those reads were incredible, just constantly reading those rolls.
Yeah, just out of those tech situations, it was Lucina could just really capitalizing it. Each tech, new tech, punish. New tech, punish. It was pretty wild, pretty interesting fight, seeing the players just trapped into a certain decision on what they want to do and then actually getting called out on it multiple times.
Yeah. So next on stream should be Vandio and Dohan.
Ooh, I do want to watch some of that.
That sounds like a fun match to watch.
We're gonna have Bandino and Dohan
Yeah.
on stream next.
Should I be commentating this one? Because I know.
We can hop in if you want. I wanna hop.
We have an open mic night over here.
Like I can take over stream duties if you want. I'm perfect.
I don't know if your matches are up yet, though.
Well, I got here too late to sign up for matches, so
Okay,
I'm
so
not
you're
doing anything
being stream master
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
until some friendlies open up.
I'm gonna jump on.
Wow. Yeah, I want to watch some of this.
Oh,
Very exciting game coming up here.
All right.
Vandio and Dohan.
It's your boy, Joseph Joestar. Yeah. All right, so we got a.
Yeah.
Yes. It looks like you're vlogging right now, but all right.
Hi, welcome to my vlog.
Welcome to my vlog.
Smashing friends.
Smashing friend. All right. So we've got Evan Vandio and Dohan or Dejan. I believe this is winners. Like, is it this
Quarterfinals?
Quarterfinals? Yeah, that's what I thought.
We're starting the match. Vandio with Ike and Dohan with Mark.
Some more Fire Emblem fights here.
Sword fights out the wazoo. All right. Already starting off strong. Yeah, and punishing. Dejan just throwing out random up tilts. Honestly, I can see it. He's scared. He's
The game
scared.
just started and you're saying he's scared.
Yeah, he's scared.
I get scared by him.
My verse Vandio's Ike, and it's scary, let me tell
Yeah,
you.
let me tell you, just
It's
like
scary.
looking at this man just exert spear. I mean, when he can already take your stock almost a minute into the game.
And just not quite able to make that recovery back to stage, which is going to cost Dohan the stock.
And even if he did, he was probably gonna get stabbed.
Hopefully that doesn't phase him and he can recover on this next stock.
Hopefully he's gonna get those tippers in, like he's doing now. Oh, nice counter. Like an entire group. We have like a crowd around. Everybody
Hey, the
wants
more
to
the
watch
merrier,
this fight.
right?
Yeah, everybody wants to watch this fight.
Oh.
Winners quarterfinals.
And Vandio barely able to land that hit, just because of Dohan's recovery. And Dohan able to land that up air tipper.
Unable to close out the stock yet.
Yeah. Vandio's racking
He's
up
just
damage.
trying to land. He's just trying
He,
to land.
he needs to close
Oh,
out
that's
the
a
stock
nice
if he
spot
wants
dodge
to
from Dohan.
have a chance at this.
And Vandio's able to take the grab.
Oh,
And able to throw him upwards.
the insane
Especially-
hitbox. I don't know
What's
what
that
happened
hitbox?
there.
Able to land a counter.
We're getting more counters. This game's
This
dumb.
is dumb.
I don't even know how
This is
to.
dumb.
I don't even know how to commentate this. Like, this is just dumb.
Who had his sword fighters?
Sword fighting.
Forward tilt, able
That
to take
move
out the
comes
second
out.
stock.
That move comes out so bad.
I think Fire Emblem Three Houses is looking great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Fire Emblem,
Okay.
3 heroes.
Ike his sword, and Ike.
And then there's Marth, I guess.
I wonder where the one with corn is. All right, Ike's just punishing all of Dejan's recovery options and
And
trying to get off
Dohan
the
can
ledge.
just
Yeah.
not get back on stage.
Oh, that's not gonna be it. Oh, but that will. Oh wait, no, it won't.
This game's dumb.
Yeah, that game was dumb.
Getting his 2 hits.
Cinematic finish.
He is the strongest anime.
He is the strongest anime.
Me too.
We have crowd commentation.
P2 out.
All right, so we have Weedude, Shadow Fear, and Homosary. He was not in the bracket, but he is here for commentating. Nothing, sir.
Wow. Okay, switching right to the Mario and
The Wii Fit, we
the
have a
Wii-
complete match.
Okay,
change.
I know.
Crazy.
I know he's been
I
working.
thought you were going Wii Fit. Liar.
All right.
He forgot his first set.
He's here. He's ready to get fit.
Yeah, he's here. He's ready to perform.
Or is it the other way? Right? Okay. There we go. All right.
There we go. All right.
But yeah, I haven't seen much of Vandino's Wii Fit yet, so I'm curious to see what he's got with this.
I've seen a little bit of it. He has a little bit of the head. He just shoots the soccer ball to space out the opponent at ledge.
I haven't played against a Wii Fit trainer in this game at all.
Yeah, a lot of weird disjoint stuff like that. Like you saw that hit behind, that's her jab.
The one thing you're gonna see a lot of is this deep breathing. It is so good.
Oh yeah, it's got like a massive
tilt-
power boost in
yeah.
this game.
Down
Was that a
tilt,
down
taking
tilt?
the entire stock.
Wow.
That
And
is
Disrespect.
dumb.
Yep.
And now he's just doing push-ups.
Yeah, push-ups all over the stage.
Alright, we have another extra. See, there's that soccer ball at ledge. Oh, we get the.
Dohan trying to get something going.
He's trying to get that
is going
ladder.
to kind of struggle a little bit in this part of the stage because there's not as much platforms to work on the Stairway to Heaven kind of setup.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing in the middle for him to really work with, so he's kind of got to bring Wii Fit more to the side.
Once he gets that,
Yeah.
he's just gotta wait it out. Oh, that's
He's
unfortunate.
doing these
Not
upbeats
like
very
these.
early, I'm kind of noticing.
Not like these.
Oh, and now we have the deep breathing.
Yep.
See how much percentage you're racked up.
Will he even get a percentage though? Nope, Dejan just keeping him
Okay,
out. Oh,
yep.
that down smash gonna take the
Yeah,
stop.
that was good option coverage right there because Wii Fit couldn't really snap the ledge at that point.
Oh, the platform's looking a little
Yeah, the
closer.
platform is going. Yeah, I sense that Dohan wants to try and get it right now.
He's going for it.
Going with the
no.
down.
There it is.
Down throw, down.
Yep, forcing Wii Fit to go off the side.
Not punishing that.
But
get
now,
back to the ledge though.
okay, yeah, has to try and keep. Platform is gone now, so he's not going to be able to get that Stairway to Heaven right now.
Dohan looking a little bit more confident this time.
Yep.
He's
Like his
actually
movement
learning.
and his
Oh.
punishes are definitely getting a bit better right now.
Oh,
wow, that was
wow,
a great
that
turnaround grab.
That pivot grab. Whoa! He's calling him out. This man's calling him out.
Okay,
man's
Dohan,
wild.
back in this thing. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone get your man. Who is he?
Oh,
Your man is that
Oh wait, not over.
We've been
Not
saying,
away.
we've been saying, your man is that away.
Time for the intros.
Yeah, we gotta see this white Mario going for it.
I'm trying to see a perfect stock from Mario here.
I mean,
Let's
he
go.
can easily do
Let's
it.
go.
And look at this.
Oh,
He's
let's
starting.
go.
He's starting.
He's starting to get it, but
Joe.
Dohan, But Dohan's got to be careful right now. I mean, he is at 152%. He is absolutely in the kill range. Doesn't get the meteor effect. Oh, no, he went too far down.
He went too far.
Cries in Spanish.
Cries in every
The
language.
spaghetti has fallen out of his pockets. He could not finish that game.
Gotta do a little bit of cleanup before the next set we
SpaghettiOs.
headed.
But it was looking really good there at the last
He
time.
was
Yeah,
getting
he
that
was getting
momentum
it. He was
back,
getting
but
it.
just unfortunate with the SD.
A very fun game.
Yeah,
very
your
fun game.
instinct realized that he could beat him. The only one left to beat was himself.
Alright, so I believe you're heading up on stream?
Wait, I'm on stream.
Oh, no, are you out or?
I'm in losers.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I need to figure it out.
Alright, what next?
Okay, probably Fatty and Sync next.
Fatty and Sync.
Okay.
Alright, then we gotta change something, the whatever it is.
Okay.
What's it
where to
called?
go?
Minimize the match thingy.
Yeah.
The names don't show up.
Oh,
I've
okay.
noticed that.
That's probably because we don't have it in the layout quite yet.
Mhm.
I'm working to get the final layout ready by next week.
Okay.
At that point, so yeah, we need to get Fatty in sync.
So wait, what's the loser?
Let's just checking out the bracket.
Yeah.
Do we have to change that?
Yeah, we are in winter semis now, so. Alright.
That says loser semi.
Oh.
I don't think it's in there yet.
Oh, winter semifinal. Okay, it's at the
There we
very
go.
bottom. There we go.
Tech Pros.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2018, you can only have like 50 games.
I still don't understand now why there's so little for the names and stuff like that. Right.
I'll get rid of
Alright, just after that whole rock, paper, scissors, you guys still go to PS2. Okay.
The ultimate staple. PS2.
This stage is never gonna die. It's just gonna continually be in every set.
I've never once lost a game and went, man, it's just because I went to PS2.
Exactly. Man, that stage is so polarizing.
Yeah.
Alright. But Sing heading with that Greninja versus Fatty Samus. So let's get into it.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Greninja, an interesting character.
Yeah, I mean, he's not changed too much from Smash 4, but it feels like this game kind of benefits him a little bit more. I just kind of noticed, like, his attack. He's always kind of really interesting for me, of just like big, meaty kind of hits and a bit of a kind of interesting, somewhat heavyweight, medium heavyweight-ish kind of character.
I don't know what you just said, but I
Well,
agree.
like he's technically a medium weight, but he kind of always feels really heavy. You know what I mean? And
Ooh,
okay, Fatty
trying to
already
trap
getting
him
his
there.
setup started.
Big brain trying to show up here.
Alright. Yeah, Fatty is just gonna keep that charge shot ready at all times, because that can easily spell death for Greninja. Whoa, whoa, going in deep.
Down in the
first.
depths, he came back. Oh.
Yeah, Greninja does have both the side B and up.
Oh, the what?
I think he bounced off the stage of PS2 right there. Interesting.
That was. Alright, blame PS2.
Yeah, maybe PS2 isn't the perfect stage we all thought it was.
Banned.
Banned. And yet
A
there's
nice
that
down tilt to forward air there.
Yeah, again, Greninja's attacks are very meaty, especially his aerials and stuff like that. So he's going to be able to get those stocks if he can get those conversions at the correct percent and stuff like that.
Looking to rack up some percentage here on the second stock.
Whoa, okay, going. We are just playing at the depths of PS2 right now.
Played on all angles of the stage.
Yeah, nowhere is safe on here.
I really liked the short hop fastball, just the empty ones.
Yeah.
Trying to bait out something, and he did use the charge shot.
Jumping and doing nothing is such a powerful tool that more people really need to start using.
Doing nothing is OP.
Oh yeah, just straight up, because you can do anything out of it.
It's crazy. Makes people scared.
No lag at all. It's broken.
He's just standing there menacingly.
All right. Well, Fatty ain't just standing there menacingly. He is putting in work right now.
And that shield looking real small.
And 118%. He's absolutely in kill percent.
Well, you can't count on Greninja. Yeah, this
character can easily. This character around this percent can easily take stocks. Honestly, because of how meaty Greninja's attacks are.
Especially off stage. Back air.
But that back air is also meaty too.
Yeah. So let's see how they close out this next stock here. A nice charge shot going off, getting some nice percentage.
Charge shot in particular in this matchup is going to be pretty vital because Greninja's hop height isn't exactly very high. He stays pretty close to the ground, so the charge shot will be able to pretty much cover all of that. Greninja kind of has to force to either shield it or go for his double jump or stuff like that.
Up these out of shield, racking up some percentage and getting the Greninja
he's
off of that.
So many of these.
Yeah, I saw at least 3 of them in a row there. Off stage.
Ooh, okay, tried to get the down air conversion. Didn't quite get it.
Ooh.
Alright,
forward smash able to close out the second stock of Samus.
Alright.
120% and
those don't trade, buddy. Those do not trade.
Alrighty.
Alright. I'll ban Battlefield and Yoshi's.
Alright.
Oh, Yoshi's? Story.
You get 3.
Oh, yeah, 3. And who's gonna fly left?
Wait a minute, didn't Fatty win that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
You get the ban. I was like, wait a minute.
We'll get rid of Yoshi's line. Both Yoshi's. Okay. Going to F.
Alright, and then the Congo Falls zone.
Let's go.
Alright.
Dark Samus making an appearance
Yep.
here.
You know, there is one thing I've kind of noticed from different Samuses that they go Samus in winner's bracket and then they go Dark Samus in loser's bracket, which I kind of like. But gonna head off into game 2 here onto FD.
It's such a pretty stage. I love this
It's
one.
so beautiful. I love it.
All right, already racking up 31% on
Yep.
58% on this first stock.
And the thing that Greninja's going to be able to benefit from here is the fact that Samus has pretty much nowhere to run. Has to fight Greninja head on, but at the same time, that also means Greninja doesn't have really anywhere to run. He's
Yeah, no
gotta take the
platforms
charge shot.
to hide on.
Yeah.
You gotta take these missiles and charge shots head on. Jumping over them or going off stage.
Mm-hmm.
Being the only 2 options.
Right, both of them just
shield.
trying dancing around their shields, trying to get the one hit that started something up.
I really like Fatty's use of the down B.
Yeah,
just to close out some options.
Yeah, he's definitely a Samus that prioritizes that, and that's one of the big things you always see from Fatty is that he does the down B to get that hit confirm into the charge shot.
Yeah, it's just able to stuff out people's recoveries.
It's especially
or
great by the
jumps.
ledge. By the ledge. Oh,
I hate to see that.
That's a lot of momentum for Fatty right there.
Let's see what Greninja can do with this last stock here.
Oh, well, okay, the up
smash
smash
closing it out.
definitely one of Greninja's best tools for closing out stock just because of the range and the priority that it tends to have.
We gotta see a really clean stock coming up if Greninja wants a chance
He's
here.
dancing by this ledge right now. I think he's trying to go for that early stock. right now just to try and get back into things.
But Sam is sitting at a nice 5%.
And gets the parry right there. Into the charge shot and trying to get the ledge guard set
I
up
saw
right
what
now.
he was trying to do there. That was really pretty.
Ninja doesn't have too many options right now, but does
Whoa.
make it back. Wasn't able to capitalize too much on that recovery right there because he already used the up B at that point.
Sam is staying almost untouched here.
Yeah. Again, Singh needs to get like something going now. I'm not sure if he's gonna have the time. All right.
Nice. Let's go, Greninja.
Singh just trying to dance around the ledge right now. Gets in there.
Let's go.
This might be the break he needs. Ooh, yeah. You remember what I said about Dark Samus being able to go a little bit farther down with that? Oh! That was a stage spike with the up B, yeah.
Patty able to close that one out.
Alright. No, I think it's only winners, losers, and grands are 3 out of 5. Alright. Well, it's me and Bandino up next, so.
Alright, good luck, homie.
I think I was just too scared of the bombs, honestly. Yeah, I was noticing that. So I was trying to short hop over everything.
It used to work in Smash 4, but now that they run in proximity,
Alright.
It's proximity?
yeah, they weren't ever proximity.
Oh,
Before they were just time, now they're time and proximity.
Looking like an exciting game coming up here. Vandio versus We Dude.
It goes for tomorrow.
Is it that bad?
It's gonna be bad. I heard it's like 11. It's gonna start getting bad.
Seems like we're looking forward to some sword fighting again. The third one that I've commentated.
I'll try Smashville and
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well.
That was a really good last game.
Thanks.
Did you record a map for that video?
I think they got it.
Okay. That's good.
All right, Ike
Yeah,
versus
they got it.
Lucina. Some more Fire Emblem in here. Nice neutral game going on here. Lucina able to pick up some percentage with the side B. Ooh, and the counter. That was really good. Already able to close out this stock.
Grab there.
We Dude looking confident in this first stock. Let's see what he can do with
Alright,
this.
It's
with
an air
this lead.
confirm.
Alright, platform's gone. Let's see what they do in this FD.
I do like following the tech chase with the running down tilt there. That air confirm isn't quite connecting there.
Good patience, waiting off stage, not trying to rush back onto the stage into the Ike neutral B. A lot of people fall for that, trying to get backstage as soon as possible. That was very good. Patiently, not trying to go forward. I liked what We Dude did there when he ran forward and stopped going forward when he jumped and did the forward air. It was really good, but Vandio able to clean out this. So We Dude 2 stocks, Vandio 1.
Yep, I like the idea of going for a dare there. That's really something that players just got to take the risk when they're behind like that to help catch up.
They say desperate times, desperate measures. A lot more patience coming out here from Bandio, are able to rack up that percentage.
Oh, I'm not sure if the Nair was the intended conversion there.
Alright, back to 1-1. We did with a small lead here of 77%. But it still is anyone's
growing.
game.
Ooh, it's a mighty small shield. If only she can get back onto the neutral to take advantage of that small shield. It's probably recovered by now. They do recover really quick.
And now it's back to an even game.
Yeah, any man's show. Bandia with complete stage control.
Definitely.
Alright. Lost it there.
Ooh. Harry coming out.
What kind of game we're gonna have here? Back to the ledge. Oh, smart going towards the center of the stage to recover. Don't play that ledge game if you don't need to.
Don't know what move that was.
Oh man, like one more move from either player. Oh, maybe not a fair across the whole stage.
They're under the stage.
Oh,
what are they
my
doing?
goodness.
Alright.
I don't really know what happened there.
Maybe he was reading that counter and didn't want to attack into it, so he waited too long. I'm not sure. Going into the heads of these two brilliant swords fighters is hard to sometimes when they, you know, oh, I predict you're going to attack. Well, I'm going to predict you're going to predict I'm going to attack. Sometimes it just spaghetti comes out at that point.
All right, running it back, Ike and Lucina. Same stage. We do one thing. Already knocking Ike off the stage, getting some stage control, but Ike able to switch it back around. Already a really high percentage. Can he recover?
Oh man. If only there was like a thing on screen to let us know how many frames off that was when connected. It seems so close sometimes.
Closing that out with a back air.
That Nair to back air confirmed.
Nair,
okay,
such a
I don't
useful
see
tool.
that one very often, Nair into F-tilt like that. Must be a low percentage thing.
Ike's Nair, such a useful tool to start confirms and combos. Real good. Already ready to rack up that
Bandio
percentage.
knowing a really good the idea of when to go for another Nair and when to go for the grab.
Very convincing lead, 3-1 already. Let's see what We Dude can do here. Untouched on his last stock, so he's gonna be able to close this out soon.
Bandio not taking too many risks here, which is smart, just letting the light hit.
Unfortunate
I'm not
SD.
sure what happened in that recovery there.
But he has a lot of room to do that.
Wiggle room to breathe, maybe room to even style. I'll admit I'm guilty of that sometimes. I go for if I got a nice hefty lead, I'll go for some dunks, go for some stuff that'll get the crowd to go ooh ah.
Definitely. Smash players love that. Forward tilt, able to close out that game. 1-1.
I must move forward.
You predict any character switches here?
I mean, I expect, yeah.
I saw the red.
I know Wee Dude has a lot of versatility in his skill set, so whether or not he's feeling like it's worth staying on the sword fight because he's warmed up on sword fighting, or if he wants to try some projectile game.
All right, looking like we're going
All right.
right back with the same characters. Pokemon. Some movement here. No
Yep.
one wanting to
Footsie's
commit
the
to
game.
something. Vandio able to start something.
24% off
Drop
Nair
it.
at up tilt. Okay. I like the run up shield grab.
The multiple spot dodges in a row. He wouldn't do another. The madman.
Interesting. Is that up smash there? That's right. Throw him off the stage.
A lot of grabs coming out. Ooh, I really like that.
Ooh.
That option. He's running in back and forth, but Bandu able to knock him off the stage.
I like the recovering around it. Oh, should have held it just a little longer. The shield wasn't quite up yet.
A really
counter
nice
will
counter
do it.
to close out that first stock.
I don't know if that's a thing. They just recover a little lower so the counter will hit it, or I'm not sure what the mechanic at play there to get around it.
No, I don't know either. That is a good option.
Maybe there's like a sweet spot type thing. Interesting. Maybe not worth even hit. It didn't look safe on hit. All right, I like the waiting to see if he'll be in place or reacting to where the tech chase is going to result to. Oh, good. Attack him before he can release it. I like seeing more of that kind of stuff. Not showing any fear.
Counter unable to connect there. And he's able to close it out with a dash attack.
I'm seeing a tie game.
Alright.
One of these people are going to be sent to losers off of this stock.
Still an even game.
Still
man.
relatively tied, yeah.
But we do with the stage control. Not
predicting that jump there.
Now it's the momentum has shifted back to Vandio.
This is the type of game where your heart starts racing here.
Oh, that was a really nice
even
grab.
mine's starting to get a little raised here.
Off stage. Is that a down air? Okay. Able to get back to the stage without any punishment. That could have been bad. And a forward smash.
I was
Able to
not
close that
predicting
one
this.
out. We do. With the Lucina.
Very interesting neutral game coming out of WeDo. I didn't know he had the sword fighter neutral in his arsenal as well. Very interesting match. You couldn't predict it. I mean, if there was bets being placed or whatnot, there would have been a lot of people losing money either way. Stakes were just wild.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you put Vandio's winning.
Oh, my B. My B.
Even the scoreboards are surprised.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm going to see, do we want the winners finals first or?
P2 is back, fellas. Here we go.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
How was your game?
Okay. It was really fun. I fell out of it though, because I feel like I was more there for the fun rather than for the competitive. So I just kind of let myself go a bit, and I was just like, you know what? Who cares anymore?
Yeah.
I had my good match with Fatty over here, so.
On the ropes.
It was looking real good. Yeah.
I was really proud of my first game with Dark Pit, so.
If it was,
I feel like that was enough for tonight.
Game, you
I'm
that you
tired.
would
I
win.
might actually just go home, but
I'm still stuck in the Smash 4 days when you only had 2 stocks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can't live out that third.
Those days are over.
All right, so we're having a.
Yeah, we're doing losers bracket now. At this point.
So we're here in the loser semifinals, and we have what looks to be Dohan and. Okay, hold on.
The other guy.
And we're looking to have Sink and Dohan. Oh, shoot.
What are you doing? Minimize that. Technology.
So it looks like we're having Dohan and Sink up for the loser semifinals. I wonder if Dohan's gonna either go in with Marth or Mario.
You could also go Bayo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he could also go Bayo in on this.
I'm looking forward to see I'm hoping to see the Mario because it was looking really clean. I
Yeah.
really liked the combos that he was going on.
His Mario is extremely clean.
Are you going Bayo?
It's coaching.
Put me in, Chief. Put me in. Alright, so.
Oh yeah.
Excited to see the characters here. Greninja.
Exactly.
The names don't show up.
Yeah, the
You
names
don't?
show up
Oh,
right now.
that sucks.
Alright, well, let's head on in.
Alright, so we're having Dohan pull out his Mario and Sync with Greninja.
I'm excited to see this Mario. Let's go.
I'm really interested in seeing this matchup. I've never really seen a Mario versus Greninja, so this is going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. You have to read that recovery. Already racking up this percentage.
Greninja's fast.
Okay. Okay, go on.
Here we go. One of his great combinations.
Let's go.
Oh!
Yeah.
Able to land
You're
that.
gonna see Mario like kind of swing around that middle platform because it's going to lead into a lot of his like grab setups and stuff like that. And fantastic parry right there from Noah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
You have to
Keeping
respect
that special.
against Mario,
But the stock's taken right back.
Read that roll.
What a fight, gentlemen.
You read that roll. Back to an even game here.
With Dohan racking up the damage.
Dohan, it's just like one. He totally understands that principle of Mario. It's just like once Mario gets his hands on you, you're going for a ride afterwards. I mean, it's coming from his Bayonetta.
Oh!
Wow!
This is his stand.
At 53%, Dohan is in the lead.
Greninja's gonna have to close out this stock and have a really good next stock if he wants to win this one.
Dohan is just being relentless with these combinations.
He's not giving Greninja really a chance to breathe. Just going in.
Oh, he wants that spike.
He
You can
wants
see it in
you.
his soul. He wants
He
it.
wants it.
He wants it.
It's so refreshing to get a spike in this game, though.
Oh yeah.
Especially when
It's
when you get that final animation, it's the best thing in the world to get that
Yeah.
final spike. Oh, and Sink is gonna be finishing
Off
off
the
that
top.
stock with an up smash.
Starting to get his momentum back.
We're gonna have to see a really nice stock coming from Greninja here to get back from this percent
Those
deficit.
falling up airs from Greninja are going to pretty much just drag him down into the ground.
Oh!
let's
Gimping
go.
Mario
That was a
with a
great-
back air.
No, that was. I
was it a back
believe
air?
that was a neutral air.
That's really what.
I thought I saw the back air.
No, I think that was a neutral air because that was like him doing like that
Clip
kind of thing
that.
with the circle.
Clip that.
That's really what you want to see when you're behind in percentage. Just a quick stock. Just get it out of there.
I mean, Smash is that kind of game where you can just lose a stock at 0%.
Yeah.
from
Don't know
one
about
move.
Mario.
So
I don't know about the Bayo. I don't know about the end.
yeah.
He's going Mario.
So
right
Dohan's
back.
going back.
Quick run back, same characters. And what stage? Same stage.
salty run back, alright. Oh no, wait, this is town.
I don't know the difference.
Yeah, it's sometimes hard to tell from a distance. I can tell because of the platforms.
I'm a
is
melee
why.
player, I don't know this.
Well,
this
Dohan
Old
is
habits
just
die
going
hard.
in straight. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Percentage
God.
And touch him.
53% just like that.
He's just on him.
Oh, no,
Oh,
we're seeing
oh,
the
okay.
stairway. Oh, no, wait.
The stairway was blocked off right there.
Yeah, the Greninja.
Do
just-
not cross
He saw
lines.
the light, but he didn't want it.
It's out for maintenance right now.
Some top-ups happening in the other room.
Oh, my God.
Right off the top.
This man's making Mario look like Bale.
Oh my goodness, wow.
Ooh,
Oh, the jab
oh! I saw him do that like
Yeah,
5 times
you're
on
able
me.
to jab,
I'm not even
in this
kidding.
game, you're able to jab lock up to 2 times
That was
so
super
far.
cool.
You're seeing a lot more people start to take advantage of that because that is to a free F smash, anything like that.
It was really fresh looking. I like that a lot. Let's see if Greninja can close out this stock before Mario gets some more percentage on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Oh,
able to close it out with the
That's
forward air.
great.
baited out that cape.
So if you would want to move this one? No, I meant like you get up all the way to
Oh,
Wow, that's great berry right there from Dohan. Yeah, both of them are just kind of trying to fish out the start of an advantage-disadvantage state.
they're just constantly running around each other trying to find an opening.
Yeah, it's right now just a lot of straight hits, mainly just trying to get something going.
Dohan really.
He wants a sock now.
Oh. Oh, he wants that spike.
He wants the momentum switch that spike will bring.
Oh, jab lock.
Wow! Okay,
That is sacred.
that was a drag down nair into jab lock into F smash. That was
so
beautiful.
He did that 5 times to me in our first
That is
Oh,
so
wow.
cool looking. I love that.
Oh, but closing out.
Oh, and he taunts!
Okay, Dohan's feeling himself. He's feeling himself.
Good, dude. Let's go, Dohan.
But don't count sick
Playing
out.
for the
He's-
people, boys.
Don't count sick out because
Oh.
he's bringing it back just like that.
Oh, and he taunts too.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is a game.
Okay,
This is a
okay,
game.
both of them are out for blood now.
This is a fun
This
game
is
to
anyone's
watch.
game right now.
Both of them looking really strong.
Right now,
However,
both of
Sink
them
is
are
just landing these hits.
they're
Oh,
both-
but here's
They're
Dohan.
both basically just trying to do footsies against each other right now, just trying to get that one hit that will lead into the combo because both of these guys can combo each other so well.
Why
Trying to
is
get that
this
shield
bad?
grab,
This
but
is semifinals.
oh,
Too
what
high
are we
for
seeing
losing
here?
semis.
Well, we are in top 8, so.
True, but seriously, like
This is some high level gameplay going on.
This is the type of stuff you send to freaking
to like.
This is the kind of stuff you put on your mom's fridge.
Yeah,
That's a nice sleep
that's the
sock right
best.
there.
That's the best way to say it.
Ooh.
Oh!
It just
barely
went right
missing.
over the ninja's own head. Wow.
Oh, we're going to game 3.
You're definitely noticing a bit of pop-off. Dohan is right now the Ferris hero, trying to hold down the home turf.
He's trying.
Currently. Alright.
Alright, 1-1 game.
It's all gonna come down to this last match.
Looking so
This
high.
is intense.
Is this best of
The big one.
still or best of 5? I think it's best of 3.
I think it
Yeah,
is
it
best
is the
of
best
three.
of 3. Alright, Dohan sticking with the Mario, not switching to Bayo. I mean, it's been working out, so.
Exciting conclusion. Mario versus Greninja.
On FD. Alright.
Now this one, I'm guessing Dohan's probably gonna have to look more prepared than he's gonna get the
I'm
steroids.
interested that I think this is a good pick for Sync because Mario's not going to get those platforms to really kind of get a lot of advantage off of. So Mario's pretty much just got to work on fundamentals and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Greninja is pretty much just going to be able to control that neutral space a little bit more.
So we'll see. Dolan's gonna have to do some adaptation right now, and so far stage counter pick is definitely working for
A
him.
very convincing
The
lead
thing with Mario is
already.
he has to start from the ground up because as a pitman, I rely on platforms a lot for punishing.
Yeah, and Mario's very, very similar. He has to basically try and get him onto that platform to get that stairway to heaven. He's got to work a lot harder for it on a stage like this.
Oh,
Whoa!
whoa!
Okay,
Just
okay.
missing that spike.
He wants to go out on his side. Loving these back air sweep things right now and just spacing him
This
out
patience.
perfectly.
Knowing exactly
Oh,
where
just trying to go for that
okay,
back air stage spike.
That was a deep up B. Alright.
Oh, grabbing him right out of the
most
smash
exciting
attack.
match of the game.
Oh,
Wow, okay, yeah,
that's
you
gonna
gotta
take the
respect
stock.
Shadow Sneak.
A very convincing
Oh!
Sink, come on.
He flipped it.
Be in the full screen neutral against Mario, come on.
lead. Let's see if Dohan can
Dohan,
You run this
take
back.
this.
see if he
run-
can
this
take that
back.
momentum and apply it right now, because he's got to get 2 stocks right now.
The sync.
He could probably do it.
With this stock advantage, he has lots of room.
But right now, Greninja's kind of controlling the stage right now.
He's evading.
He's controlling a lot of the ground again. I think that FD was a smart counter pick.
Oh, beautiful parry from
He's getting these
Gohan.
parries, but he's not really converting much off of them. They're
No.
just kind of happening.
Oh,
And there's the
jab block.
There's the jab block.
Can he close this?
No, not quite yet.
Not yet. No.
Okay, anti-jab.
Oh,
he was
trying to
trying
read that
He read it,
roll.
but
I
he didn't
saw
know
what he was
where.
trying to do there.
Okay,
Oh!
Greninja's running out of options for ledge recovery.
If he jumped off with that cape, it might have worked.
That force smash not
And
able to
I
do
love
it.
Oh, okay,
This
he
guy's
went
going
all on
ballsy.
that.
He's going ballsy.
You see, that is a statement right there because Greninja is basically just like Toon Link where he plummets down. So that is a statement saying, I'm going to call you out, buddy.
All right.
Such a high
Back off
percentage.
stage.
Such a high percentage.
This thing is just waiting for his opportunity.
Okay, we get back throw.
Oh.
Whoa!
This man's
Oh,
wild.
that was a fantastic Shadow Sneak to get out of that situation.
This is my heart. My heart. Oof.
Oof. Remember, Gohan has to take.
Oh, he
There's the
takes
other
that
one.
stock. Are we
Oh.
seeing a comeback?
He's
He's
gonna
gonna need a
comeback at
he's gotta-
160%.
He's gonna need a perfect stock for
Yeah,
this.
he cannot afford mistakes right now because any strong hit from Greninja, that's Zep. Like
That's gonna do
that!
it.
And there
That
we
up
go.
smash is gonna close out that final
so
stock.
good.
That was a good.
That was so good. Can we clip that entire
Highlight that
stock?
entire bit.
That was a highlight.
Gonna go to
That was a highlight.
go to the YouTube channel, man.
That was a highlight.
That was the most fun set to watch so far.
That was very
That was
entertaining.
good.
Dohan with those parries though. He knew what he was doing. The bad thing was he wasn't benefiting off any of those parries.
It's
He
right
wouldn't.
now in the metagame. It's kind of hard to get off of those parries. I mean, if you're Mario, the best you can probably get is like maybe depending on where they are, or like an up tilt or maybe a down tilt, stuff like that to get your combo started. But it's kind of Mario, just because of his stuffy kind of limbs, is a little hard to capitalize fully on them. I mean, they're pretty small.
They're pretty small. He's a small man.
I can tell James
Alright.
he got nervous. I'm already starting oh, fuck.
You forgot
Wait.
FD had no platforms, didn't you?
I was like, damn.
Wait, hold on. Wait, next up is Bandino and Flake.
Oh, okay. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
You fight winner. Yeah, think you fight winner at this.
Alright, good.
Alright, so we're gonna be
I
having.
won't see you then. Alright.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Oh,
grab some
that's
water
hot.
before this next set, and I'll head
Look how
right back
cocky
in.
this man is.
Cocky, I'm
What?
ready to lose.
Negative 2.
My bad.
My donuts are prepared.
We are in
Me when I
the
play.
Negative. I will go home a happy man.
lose quarterfinals, right?
Losers finals. That's what I think it is.
Is it finals?
Yeah, because then
No, is it quarterfinal? Oh, we're in the semifinals.
that's where we're. How do you game?
Right there. How do you? Alright, so we have Vandio and Flakes here. I actually versed Flakes in my last match, and I had some really fun matches with him. Doesn't really have a solid main though. He went from Pokemon Trainer to Ridley, and then he also threw in Robs, so very versatile, that's for sure. Very fun matches though, I will admit. It got to a point where I really wasn't even playing competitively anymore. I was just honestly enjoying the whole thing. So I'm really curious to see who Flakes is going to choose.
Pokemon.
Pokemon Trainer.
Alright,
And
yeah, I mean,
Let's do this.
We're getting right into the match. Ike versus Pokemon Trainer.
okay, so in this matchup, Ike is going to pretty much just try and aggress most of the time throughout this. Pokemon Trainer, it's really going to kind of vary depending on what Flakes wants to do. So pretty much, I mean, Vandio is kind of that player that takes that first game to kind of analyze what you're doing, and then really comes in on game 2 or 3. He's not afraid of kind of losing that first one to figure out your patterns. And with Pokemon Trainer, you really gotta download that fast just because of the 3-character setup.
I'm already seeing a quick switch to Ivysaur.
Oh,
now to Charizard.
if you're going to Charizard that early, you want to end this quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very nice grab.
Flamethrower is kind of hard for Ike to get around just because it covers that entire down part of like Ike's recovery, so he's got to kind of recover high.
Nair to fair there.
Trying to keep Charizard by the legend stage to get that early skill like that.
And that's going to be the stock with that
Yep.
forward air.
I mean, that's one of the big benefits Ike has on Town and City, just because of these side platforms are so close to the blast zone. If he gets that Nair fair conversion thing, like, that's just that.
Definitely.
I always struggle with Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because Pokemon Trainer has so much variety in how he can be played, it's you really gotta download these guys quick.
And Vandy already getting some percentage on, but himself at a high percentage. So let's see if he's able to close this stock out and get even further in the lead.
Yeah, Flakes is right now just trying to find that opening. Vandino is just trying to extend his lead right now and trying to take this stock. Yeah, it's a very, very good projectile.
Ooh, is that the up B?
Yeah, that's the up B. You can sweet spot it in order to get a kill, but Vandino's GI is too good.
And that's going to do the stock.
There's the kill right there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Switching to Charizard, just trying to get any extra credit.
Interesting. Just standing still.
Yeah, dude, it's one of the most powerful tools in this game. It's just standing there.
Sometimes I notice it's, especially when you're not in the advantage, it's really nice just to take a step back, play it slow, and realize what the enemy is doing.
Especially sometimes it's just best to stand still and just slow down their momentum, analyze what they're going to do. Great use of that platform to come back in.
Ooh, that was the tipper of the back.
Yeah.
And we see Flakes making a comeback with his Charizard.
Oh, yep, and the side B's gonna get canceled out because of that. Just barely getting on the ledge, but it's not enough to save him.
Turning this game around.
Excuse me.
Okay, there's the forward.
We're at an even last stock.
Alright. So the Squirtle really hasn't seen too much light in the sun, honestly, in this set currently. So I'm curious if he's gonna switch back into Ivysaur or just try and go for a little bit of the unfamiliarity with the Squirtle right now.
Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Alright. Alright. Okay, the Ivysaur coming out, but right now Ike's getting a lot. This becomes kind of a harder position to get back in. Alright, and now back to the Charizard, both of them just trying to fish for the kill. both of them. When you're at this high of a percent, you both kind of just have to respect each other's options and stuff like that.
The Charizard side B kill at this percent?
Oh, absolutely. But it's also a high risk, high reward because if that thing hits a shield, Charizard's dead. Just straight up. But yeah.
Back here, able to close out that first game.
I mean, with the Nair, you can just kind of, if you get Charizard's shield just down enough, it will shield poke through him. And then you can just convert that into the back air like Bandito did right there.
You do 5 man stages, then you pick a stage, and then I pick the game.
Sure then. Alright.
Blake's Pokemon trainer is definitely good because I versed him in Losers Day. It was very nice. He's a very fun person to play with.
Yeah.
I was even talking to Patrick about it before.
To both the Patricks, right?
Final destination.
Okay, we had an FD now. Not sure, personally, I'm not sure if I would take Bandito there. In my experience, this tends to be his best stage, I personally feel, just because with Ike in particular. Oh, okay, Flags, I see you, pulling out the Ridley. Alright, but yeah, with Bandito on this stage, just because there's no platforms and stuff like that, you kind of have to approach him, and that's kind of what he wants you to do, but the change to Ridley, definitely switching this up. Ridley's got some great he can really cover the vertical space of the stage really well, so Ike is going to have a hard time recovering high against him, and if Ridley gets Ike off stage, he can totally cheese Fireball off stage because it basically just holds Ike's horizontal momentum.
But right out the gate,
but
5% and a stock gone.
Bandito is going to take a pretty early stock there.
And himself not having that much percentage on him.
Yeah, exactly. You see right there, the thing is the Fireball basically will stop his horizontal momentum and force him to go into up B at that point, which can potentially spell death. Ooh! Close range Fireball parry? Okay. Alright, being able to cancel out Ridley right there, trying to send a message.
120%.
Again, that Fireball just creates a lot of pressure for her Ike to get back on,
not
especially.
Quite finish the stock.
And he wasn't able to get the Fireball pressure to start out right there. Would have been a prime opportunity to do so. Yep, and not gonna do it yet. His DI, so good.
But that's going to.
Yeah.
We got an even game
I mean,
now.
again, with the Fireball, it just kind of limits Ike's options, so he didn't really have anywhere to go at that point. He's gonna go for he was trying to go for Spike.
Because what I noticed with Ridley's up recovery, he has that moment of startup.
Yeah, he does
and
have.
he's very vulnerable there.
He does have a few frames of invincibility there, but it's not a whole lot. Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Tried to go for the down beast right there because that thing is super
Up
powerful.
air, able to kill off the top there.
All right. Bandito with a pretty good second stock right now. And he's basically tied this right back up. Both of them just trying to dance out in theirs right now, just trying to get that opening. I'm noticing that Flakes is not getting a whole lot off the stage right now against Ike. I feel like maybe we should do some more like neutral fireballs or try to do some more fair pokes, but
sure.
back air there.
That's going to take that stock too.
Alright. We back to an even game.
Small lead to Vandio with the 50%, but again, anyone can win here.
And Ridley can deal damage so quick.
It's very funny in this game because if you're at 50%, or if you rack up 50% on your opponent, and then you go back to a single stock and you're at 0%, it's even game. Because anything can happen.
I honestly, like, percent leads if you are...
Oh, and that back air's going to take it.
Not even a cinematic finisher, just like, nope, it's done. Done. Alright, so that means it's going to be Bandito versus Zink right now for loser semis.
Ike and Greninja is a matchup that I definitely want to see.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. This is an interesting one, just because both characters. I mean, you have Ike who's kind of in that class weight of heavy fire and stuff like that. Greninja is kind of a medium weight with heavy character like moves and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna go.
You want to Pokemon Stadium?
Alright, WPS doing it.
Have you guys fought against each other before?
No, okay, so first time they've ever fought. Alright. Let's get into it. This is loser semis. So best two. This is our last 2 out of 3 for the night. Everything else after this is 3 out of 5. Alright.
I always see Vandio going in for that down tilt to the up air.
Oh, because it's easily one of Ike's like best confirmed tools, and a lot of people don't really expect it. It's one of Ike's faster moves, honestly. So it's not a bad move to throw out a neutral, especially since in Ultimate, now that you can run into tilts and stuff like that, it gives it such a bigger versatility. But those jab lock combos from Sync also
So
pretty
cool.
versatile.
Those
It's
jab locks are
definitely
so
one of the
cool.
flashier things that we've seen at Bulldog Weekly so far. And yeah, you're gonna see Greninja being able to poke through these platforms and stuff like that is gonna really help him.
I think I'm gonna go see what other matches are happening. So.
Alright, take care.
Let me know if Jeremy's still here. I didn't see him.
No, these are matches.
Alright, Sync already with the stock lead.
Oh, okay. But Vandio not too far behind. Oh. Yeah.
Up air able to close that one out.
Yeah, to be real, when you're trying to challenge Ike from up above, there's not so much you can do. You can throw an
So
air,
much.
you can throw an up air, both of which are just kind of dead.
So much coverage.
Alright.
Down to a forward air.
I'm loving these conversions right now from Vandino. Just basically, if he gets a hit, he's going to absolutely follow it up and throw him into a worse position. Alright. Starting to kind of
Going
get
in with
into a
down
percent
tilts.
where he's not going to be able to get the up air conversion, so he's got to work on another way to kill.
Two neutrals, but no follow-up.
I mean, the Nair pretty much is good for halting the momentum, and well, I think Vandino just halted the momentum right there. Alright, very nice.
Ooh. Up air.
Again, just poking for the platforms, both just trying to fish out right now. Sync needs to close the stock right now in order to get an advantage over Ike. Both of them just kind of playing footsies. Hey, forward tilt. Not going to be able to get too much off of that. Xiao Sneak to try and create a little bit of space.
Vandio had such a high percentage of forward air or
Yeah,
smash
but
attack
he's
to kill.
hanging on to it, man. But again, both of them just trying to find that hit. I mean, the problem is kind of they're getting to that percent with both reach and just general percent of where they're not really able to combo into much right now. So it's basically on that straight hit to try and get the kill at this point.
But these neutral bees able to stuff out the Ike's neutral bee.
Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, I guess. I guess him. He's trying to two-frame you with that is the big thing with him. But Greninja is a little hard to do that just because he comes up so fast with his. So
let's see what Greninja can do here.
Was not able to get the jab lock conversion right there. Just gonna get a lot of percent from that pummel. Ooh, and forward tilt. Gonna do it. Alright, Vandino up 1-0.
Alright, going to FD again. I personally feel like Wendigo's best stage, but we'll see where it goes. Alright.
Back to it. Once again. FD. We saw that Greninja picked to this stage multiple times.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a really good Greninja stage just because you have to approach him, and there's no real kind of platforms to escape from him or anything like that, where Greninja tends to excel. But at the same time, I feel like this is one of Van Diemen's better stages just because, again, you gotta approach him, and that's just kind of what he feeds off of. He feeds on reading your options and figuring you out. And with Ike, those punishes, they're gonna be, they might be deaf.
Up smash, able to close that one out.
Up smash definitely one of Greninja's primary tools, especially because it gets those 2 hits. So he'll be able to both create shield pressure and be able to nullify parries or stuff like that. Alright, now Sync's starting to get his momentum back.
Looking really good this second game.
But, yeah, momentum means only so much against Ike, because he can just steal it right back with one there. Nice. Wow, okay. Oh, didn't have enough stage to do it, but
that was crazy.
Doesn't even matter, he got it. Alright. Sync's gotta hold on to the stock lead. Oh, there's the jab log. Alright, dash tag. Okay. Again, he's going for these beats, but he hasn't really been able to land them much tonight. But these nairs into up airs, landing pretty consistently. Sync on potentially his last stock of the tournament. He's got to get some momentum back. I think he might be getting it right now. Maybe not.
It's so hard to get around this huge sword.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, you kind of have just one shot to get in. If you don't, you kind of have to just retreat and try again.
Yeah. Crazy hitboxes. Ooh. Both of them a little nervous here.
Alright. That shield wasn't. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Thinking about his counter pick pretty hard right now.
Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium too. Alright, alright. Alright, let's go. So, I do agree with the choice of Pokemon Stadium too. He's going to get a bit more room to run around, kind of do his thing, get some conversions off the platforms as well, and not as much off stage, so he'll be able to pressure Greninja a little bit more.
Already with this percentage lead, looking good. Let's see if Greninja can get in onto this item.
And yeah, because of the platform, like, you have to respect Ike when he's up there, because an air into up air, no matter what, it's wow. Okay, the call out with the up B. You do not throw out up B in neutral like that. If you throw that out, then you're just flat out calling them out. Okay, wow. Okay, Evan. Okay.
This man's is
He's riding that momentum.
go.
Alright. He's following up airs again.
With the platform in the way.
Yeah, it's gonna stop him from getting those jab locks.
No drag down there.
Yeah, off stage drag down's a lot harder to get. Alright, yeah.
Up smash, unable to clean out that stock.
I'm surprised that didn't kill him. Maybe if it was like 10% more, it probably would. Ooh, okay, just trying to mix up by going off stage, trying to just read if he would react to that. Definitely going to take advantage of that later, I feel. Okay, Sync, really good stage control right now, honestly. And reads the jump up into there with the up smash.
Yeah, let's see if Sync can get some percentage onto the Ike to try to even out this game.
Alright. Yep, trying to get that drag down there, but again, the platform is basically just kind of halting him.
He's got to work hard to avoid these attacks from Ike because anything can spell death.
Yep. Didn't quite get the conversion there, but just a raw up air.
I don't even. This game.
Okay. Okay.
This man needs to stop.
You're here potentially on your last game of the tournament, man. No, this is the last one that's best of 2. Best of 3. No, this is loser semis. Oh no, wait. Yeah, this is loser fight. It's okay, bye, bang. Oof.
I don't know who's running this.
Wait, no, this is loser semis. I'm an idiot. You made me second guess myself.
Alright. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I gotta take it. Alright.
Jeez. Van, you're able to take that one.
Very nice. Alright, so it is me and Fatty now in Winners Finals.
Yeah, I'm starting to yawn. It seems silly, but gotta get the look.
Let's go.
Gotta get back into the groove.
Back to winners semifinals.
Alright, we gotta go.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. For sure, come next week and yeah. Yep.
Alright, Fatty versus Wee Dude. Definitely an interesting game coming up here. Vandy on the mic.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How it do? I don't think I can go to the dashboard, but apparently we've been streaming to the wrong game this whole time. It's fine though.
Huh?
I'm just not sure if, like when I went live, it said like to update the game and stuff, but yeah, see, it still says we're playing Overwatch, but it's fine. Oh. The stream could probably hear that. I apologize if you could hear the ad that was playing there. Anyways, we're just gonna get right into it because I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have actually have rights since we're streaming to the Ferris Esports Twitch. I don't have access to change like the game or anything. But,
okay.
So we're just gonna roll with it. We look like we had a few viewers, so thank you to anyone that's stopping in. I also can't see chat, so otherwise I would interact with you guys. But thank you for tuning in. If you get those of you that are here. So this one's gonna be an interesting one because Fatty is super patient with Samus. Really just willing to wait for unsafe options and then just punish.
And I love his use of the down B and stuffing any options that are coming that way.
For sure, the ledge trapping mechanics of Samus in this game, so fantastic. Like, a lot of people, when the game came out, thought that Samus was going to be low tier, or, you know, just as low tier as she was in Smash 4. But, you know, I've seen some people, Advo over on the east side of the state, he's been putting in some work. He made top 8 last week at one of the east side weeklies.
Excellent spot dodge there to avoid the charge shot.
Yeah, I've found spot dodge to be surprisingly good.
No, I had to save him.
And he saved him.
He saved him.
I had to. Dang it.
Ooh, nice. If that was me playing right there, I definitely would have accidentally forward smashed the opposite way. Oh no! The last hit of fair missed, and then he got stage spikes. Wow. That was actually really unfortunate because basically none of what Fatty did made that happen. But you know what? You live and you learn. Back air, definitely gonna take it. Interesting that they started here as well. Not sure what reasoning Patrick would have to go here. Obviously, I think this stage is very, very good for Samus, just because it makes it pretty streamlined for what Samus has to do. You know, he's just content to sit at, or excuse me, she is just content to sit at ledge and play with those projectiles. But Patrick, proven that not a bad start apparently.
A really even game here going forward.
Oh wow! I'm
Unable to
really
follow
surprised the forward smash missed, honestly. Yeah, Lucina, especially in this game. Ooh, nice. Caught him short hopping. Lucina in this game, a lot of safe aerials. Ooh, nice. One of Lucina's only ledge guarding options in this game, but it's a good one. Forward air sends quite far. That can kill as early as 80%.
Going for the down air there, trying to close out this stock.
Real early. Real early. Oh,
unfortunate SD. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I didn't see. Taking an air dodge possibly, but interesting start there. I believe I'm giving the win to the right person there. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh no.
Give me your best. Let's go.
I could do better than that.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Now he will try.
Haha, you made me use 10% of my power level. Apparently not, though.
Very convincing lead here.
And Weedude going super deep for that extra percent. But Lucina has pretty good recovery in this game. Lucina and Marth, I don't know if they changed it all from Smash 4, but it seems like they have, because they can get back from really far away, honestly. Their aerial drift is really good in this game. And of course Samus, super floaty, can use bombs to sort of wait it out off stage. It also, she's intangible for part of that animation, so both of these characters, really good recovery. Pretty hard to gimp, but a really good and good air dodge there from Weedude. Definitely would have gotten caught otherwise.
Off stage, but able to get back, but takes a charge shot to the face.
And that's the ledge trapping we were talking about. Definitely going to be coming into play here. What I found is because Samus's charge shot actually does not hit at ledge, so when you're on the ledge like that, it's actually best to just wait out the bombs. She can keep doing them all day. You know, sometimes like if the bombs are really close to ledge, they'll hit you when you're hanging there, but the charge shot will never hit you at ledge. So
Okay.
that's obviously playing against Fatty a lot. That's one of the things I've learned at least.
2 spot dodges there. You have to avoid each other's attacks.
Yeah.
Charge shot to dash attack.
Interesting follow-up there. Oh, just barely. He spot dodged along with all of the hits of the up smash there. None of them connecting though. Oh wow.
Tried to do the same thing again, but able to close that out with a forward smash instead.
Yeah, so that's sort of like the flow chart that Samus is. You know, what's that? They air dodge past my charge shot and bombs. Forward smash. Oh. Oh wow.
Great tech.
Wow, really nice reversal there. That was actually incredible.
That was really cool.
Because he got stage spiked, but he teched it immediately up B, and that stage spiked Fatty. Wow, really good job by Weedude there. Good awareness. Also quick reactions.
Let's see if you can
know to
bring this
tech that.
back from 130%.
Yeah. Oh.
Charge shot.
I honestly did not see that coming. Obviously, neither did we, dude. Good
Alright,
stuff,
1-1.
I saw Esam going for double jump charge shot, and I decided to start doing it more often because it gets people.
Yeah, double jump charge shot.
It's not true, but it's not risky.
That's true. If you do it from far away enough.
Yeah,
Not very risky, yeah.
It's not like you're gonna punish it, but you could get a stock up. We'll get rid of both those people.
Again, this is Vandio and my
Homeless
man
Harry.
Homeless Harry on the mic.
Yeah.
This is for those of you that can't see the game change, unfortunately. This is Bulldog FSU Bulldog Weeklies number 3, and we got a character switch here. Interesting.
Toon Link coming out.
Weedude's tried and true main since Brawl. He's been trying out Lucina in this game, but I feel like a lot of times, you know, if he's not doing too well as Lucina, or if he just feels like the matchup isn't as good with Lucina, he'll go Toon Link still.
A lot of projectiles this game. Definitely try to zone out.
Yeah, definitely going to be a way different matchup for Fatty to have to get used to this game. Lucina very, very rush down, very all in your face, whereas Toon Link, all in your face, but a different way.
Disgusting amount of projectiles.
Honestly. But if Fatty can get a few more of those charge shots, okay.
All right,
The missile just barely clipping him there into the charge shot. Oh, I like the weak. I like these weak missiles. They're netting Fatty quite a bit.
The drift back to avoid that was really good.
Ooh, the boomerang clipping him there. Oh,
I was afraid of the stage spike there.
Yeah,
but
I was actually more afraid that Fatty was going to accidentally air dodge because he thought he had to tech. But up smash, take that first stock. But Fatty not behind by too much here. Ooh, DI accidentally DI'd that in, almost killed him.
Charge shot.
Wow.
Closing it. Nope.
Wow, that still didn't kill. That's incredible.
Crazy high percentage.
2 bombs, 2 framing. Oh, nice. Good forward smash. Angle it up too.
Back
just
to
in case.
Game.
Oh, 0.1%. The 0.1% difference. Oh, 0.2. I love seeing that. Like when characters are only differing by a few percent. Wow. And just like that, Fatty taking that easy, the real quick percentage lead. Charge shots just make such a difference, such a huge difference. And look at that, 3 charge shots, he's up basically a kill percent.
Gives you such a crazy amount of percentage and is a kill option.
Yeah.
Really good tool. And not only that, it's good to have in the pocket because then your opponent's thinking about it the entire time.
Yeah.
It's a really good threat.
Yeah, for sure. It can definitely like if Samus is just kind of sitting there with the charge shot. Ooh! Oh wow! I'm really surprised that didn't kill, but that was sick. Threw the bomb down and then landed on the platform with an off smash. Man, we are definitely neck and neck. These 2 zoners, definitely the match of the zoners. Wow, up throw. Actually a kill option in this game.
Still sitting on that charge shot.
Wow, going straight through boomerang.
35%.
I don't know if it goes. I haven't seen the interaction with bombs yet, but I think my guess would be that it probably goes through. It goes straight through boomerang, goes straight through arrows. Even like we saw a half percentage there, or sorry, half charge on that charge shot, and it still went through the boomerang. So, ooh, wow,
getting some nice percentage out. Sending out that strong missile for Weedu to deal with as he recovers back. Good option.
Weedu really struggling to close out this last stock though. It was super even. Oh, and the up tilt probably gonna take it. Yep.
Nice.
It was really even up until that last stock. Fatty really showing his dominance in the zoner matchup. Definitely not his first rodeo when it comes to zoner versus zoner.
Give it to the right.
You're better at working the stream than I am. I would keep forgetting to switch the layouts. Shout out to Bulldog Esports Club. What a fantastic organization, providing us with these awesome transitions. And bam, look at that, so beautiful. We're getting back into it. We do going back to Lucina. I'm not super surprised.
Dark Samus coming out.
Oh, interesting. Fatty earlier was talking to me about some of the differences between regular Samus and Dark Samus. So I'm interested to see how this pans out. I know that Dark Samus's charge shot actually hits that ledge compared to Samus's. So I'm not sure if that's his reasoning or if or he was talking about some other differences, but to be quite honest, I don't remember all of them. There's only a few, but they're very specific. I believe like the range of Nair, like regular Samus's, is a bit farther. Stuff like that.
Okay. Already, both of them at around 100%.
Ooh. Real close. Wow. The shield breaker goes so far. And Lucina's down tilt. Such a good option.
Forward tilt.
Impressive.
Them legs.
It's possible that Lucina's hurt box was still extended from the ending animation of the forward smash. But either way, that forward tilt, definitely a good kill option. And it's so fast. God, it's got to be like frame 4 or 5 or something. It's really good. At ledge especially, good kill option for Samus.
Running from one side of the stage to the other.
Oh, wow.
Stage spike.
Interesting option there by
Back to even
Patrick.
stocks.
Ooh, okay.
Waiting that one out. Good option.
Good choice. Waiting out to get up. But Fatty.
Off stage.
Ooh,
let's go.
Weedu did not have much of an option there. He had to, or he was pretty far away. Didn't think his up B was gonna reach to the ledge by itself.
Yeah.
So he had to air dodge in, and Fatty taking advantage of the end lag on that.
I saw Fatty going for that a few times, so he must be feeling pretty good about landing that one.
Definitely, dude. You can't that's so much momentum when you land a spike.
Yeah.
Like.
They can take stocks at much lower percentages than other options.
I would love to see some sort of statistics on percentage likelihood of you to win the match after you land a spike. Oh, and Fatty playing real scary, honestly, with this charge shot, just sitting on it. Ooh,
really,
I definitely thought he was gonna just run off into charge shot. That's another option he likes to do. Ooh, drag down fair into jabs. Interesting.
Oh,
yep. And that's the ledge trap, and that will do it
there you
for
go.
winners finals.
Try not to be predictable.
All right, and I'm gonna hop off the mic here as I am playing.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, sir.
And what a lot of people don't know is I actually had two different tracks. One involves me doing the bomb on top of the leg, and one will actually drop it down below. So the one drops down below, but the timing that you could actually use is jumping these belly things to go through it. But it's also trouble trying to recognize which trap I'm doing.
This would be losers finals.
Yep, losers finals. You can update that on the matches.
Yep, I did.
You know what you're doing.
For the most part. Alright, Bandio versus Wee Dude.
I did it wrong for the order of the matches that we played. Because normally we should do winners finals, then losers semis,
Okay.
Just so that you don't have to play twice in a row. The loser of winners finals doesn't have to play twice in a row.
Okay.
Still smoothing it out. We'll get it down eventually. Alright, Fatty hopping on the mic.
Very quick rock, paper, scissors match.
I'll be in FD. We'll start getting to alright?
It's interesting to see him first choice take care of FD. Obviously, it depends on your player, depends on the opponent matchup experience. He took me to FD right away, and so he wanted to get that out of there in this matchup. So it must feel like there's in the sword versus sword battle, you want some platforms involved, which I don't blame him.
Yep, right out of the gates, Ike and Lucina, more Fire Emblem out here.
For those of you that weren't watching, I believe it was Weeklies that actually sent Vandio to losers bracket, which he told me himself that's the first time he's ever beaten him in Ultimate, and they've played against each other a few times. So that's probably an understatement.
Props to him.
It's good to see our players level up. You know, to give each other a challenge. The more that we can give each other a challenge, the more we grow as an entire group and community.
Definitely. Looking at around even percents here. Let's see who can take the first stock. Lots of good neutral game going on here.
There's some beauty here in those click clacks of the sticks going back and forth as they're doing their foxtrots, trying to get each other's heads.
Yeah. A lot of patience.
Is that too deep? Okay, he's just coming back. Sometimes they scare me. I mean, they know their characters better than I do. Sometimes I just like, oh my god, it feels deep. That's what she said, I guess.
Eastward. But a forward smash able to close out that first stock.
There we go.
Can we?
Wow, yep.
That's able to take him out.
Time that, then you get some rewards.
And it has such a good range.
Not too risky to just go for it.
Back to an even game.
So much good time. I would like just to confirm off that.
Parry to jab. Good follow-up. A lot of people getting parries, but not following up on that.
It comes as a surprise. Even myself, I've gotten some parries, and I'm just like surprised I got a parry, and I just didn't think of a conversion off of it. So
Yeah,
it's good.
it's going to take a lot of quick thinking to be able to do that. Ooh,
Okay.
what happened there?
Yeah, I guess the counter doesn't quite attack there. I know there's some parts of that move that the counter will win, some parts of that move won't.
Forward tilt.
Probably a sweet spot.
Vandio with the stock lead, but he's at a high percentage. And
throw some spaghetti, I think.
Zoning him out with the running away and the forward tilt. Really good.
Ooh, I do like the conversion of that forward tilt and the dancing blade there. Forgive me if I'm naming the move wrong. Okay.
Some
Good
good
poke,
patience
some
there.
non-committal display of patience is very nice. Especially when you're on last stock, both players getting in those reds.
Back air is going to close that one out.
Goodness. It's hard to show patience when any good solid hit could be the end of the game.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's nice to see players keep a cool head. I know I struggle with that myself as a player.
Yeah, the pressure can really be on to, I got to close out this stock. Going right back to the same characters.
Yeah, I don't blame him sticking on the same character. He definitely felt, well, after watching the first match earlier, it felt like a good, fair fight.
Yeah, definitely.
It didn't feel like there was a matchup problem going on. I do feel like Lucina has to win the neutral a little more times to close out a stock.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that, but it just, after watching the play here, it feels like Lucina definitely has to, isn't getting as much percentage off of actually winning the neutral as Ike is.
Yeah. And then at higher percentage, Ike has so many options for killing. He has the up air and the forward air and the back air. It's just
and up, yeah.
Just crazy amount of options.
There's the up air right there.
Just everything seems to kill. Van, you're able to close out this first stock nice and quick. Having this advantage. Some nice dashing back and forth there from Weedude, but unfortunately stuffed out by Vandio. A good early upbeat, not waiting out. Oh my gosh. That forward tilt. Taking that stock. That one hurt.
Definitely read that he was going to go for a ledge grab. Pay the ultimate price.
Yeah, let's see if Weedude can keep his cool and take this stock back. And bring the game back. Ooh,
I would have liked to see a chase after that. Nair confirmed.
I saw the patience there, but he did the dash forward grab instead of standing still.
All those nairs, like 6, 7 of them in a row.
It's kind of intimidating.
Gotta be something to help jump up with them or something.
Oh no. I was afraid there for a moment. Down to the forward air there. Really good option. Lucina doesn't seem able to find an opening.
Oh, yep. Reads that shield. Can't use that as much of an option now. I'm sure it's already at full shield again.
Oh my gosh, the counter not hitting. Oh, the forward tilt almost.
I like the get up and then fair. I like it.
Vanya's forward tilt almost able to close that one out, but that stock taken by Weedude. He's gonna need he's gonna need a perfect next encounter to close this one down. Ooh, okay. Let's see if he can go Super Saiyan and get this. Oh my gosh. Anything could kill him, and
yeah, gotta be wary of those nairs.
Back air,
back
taking it out.
Goodness.
Vandia taking it the second game. Now, I'm predicting the Toon Link. I think the Toon Link's going to come out.
When you got a best of 5 situation, it just makes sense if you got more in your roster.
There's the Ike and some contemplation here.
It is a hard decision. I can respect that for sure.
Is he gonna go for it?
Oh man. I didn't know the character select screen was gonna be such a nail biter.
Going back to Lucina. Sticking with it. And to Animal Crossing, let's go. Let's see if we can learn from those last 2 games and figure this Ike out. Drop down forward there, those two. First stock
Not
taken.
giving him much room to get back onto the stage. You have that control.
Yeah.
Okay, he can dish out the control right back. Okay, counter
good
working
counter.
this time. I'm still not picking out when the timing is, but it paid off there.
Yeah, and it definitely depends on the height too.
Yep.
Because the times where he's countered and he's missed, Ike has gone above him. So a lower one might have been able to hit, but not from that height. Already at 93% off stage, and the forward tilt's able to close that one out.
Lots of regular get-ups. I'm not sure if there would be any payoff room like roll-ins or more jumps.
Let's see if Weedude can take advantage of this stage control.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
Wow.
Getting some counters out here, and that's gonna close out that stock. Weedude getting some momentum back. Let's see if he can keep this wave going. Lots of footsies going on here. Just waiting for the other one to make a move. Good patience, good patience. Such good patience, just dashing back and forth.
Gotta be safe. Gotta
wanting
land
to,
the light confirmed.
Yep. Not wanting to commit to anything too hard.
Not letting him land there. Oh, yep. Grabs the regular get up.
Ooh.
The trade's not too bad.
I was nervous there. I didn't know what was going to go on.
Can't make any more
Can he get
trades
back
like
stage? No!
Oh, goodness.
Unable to make it back. And Vandio's going to take that.
I must move forward.
GG's. That means next up is Fatty and Vandio. In the winners finals. Alrighty. Alright, Weedude hopping back on the mic here. What do you think about that last game?
You know, it's definitely, I'm trying to have more and more faith in my Lucina.
Definitely.
More and more. Like, I was contemplating the Toon Link, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I feel like I can win up with the Lucina.
Yeah, it was really close. I thought you were gonna be able to close that one out.
Especially since I won in winner's side against Vandino with the Lucina. I thought, I can do it again. But good stuff. But now, the two men that I've lost to in this tournament now have to fight each other out in grand finals at this point.
Yeah.
Gonna start up with Dark Samus. Alright, let's get into it. Grand finals. Alright, starting on PS2. Just gonna get that charge shot fully in. Just
Nobody wanting to make a move. Just a stare down.
Just a stare down right now. And Dio just wants Fatty to approach. This is a very interesting start to the beginning of the game. Okay.
Getting some momentum going here. Some percentage. Finally getting the game going.
Well, Ike now needs to figure out his approach against Fatty right now. Because the hard thing about fighting Samus on this stage is that the usual spot that Samus likes to kind of hide out is like right beneath that platform.
Yes.
So it's a little hard to try and approach at that point. So just charging shot right in front of him. Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Samus seems very comfortable in the corner of the stage there, but once you get her out of there, she's trying to scramble to get back.
That's the big part of the approach, is trying to fish her out of there.
Get her out of her camping spot.
Yeah.
Bandio able to get back on the stage,
Yep,
putting
just-
some work with the neutral airs.
Yeah, just waiting on those neutral airs, trying to figure out the time to actually let it out and then to get the conversion. Great up tilt to cover the options there, and that's gonna take it. Yeah, shield is looking a little low.
A lot of use of forward air this game.
Yeah, I mean, again, it just blocks out most characters' kind of general path kind of into approach, so it's good to kind of throw them out. And the bomb hit confirms right there.
Good patience on the ledge. Not wanting
Yeah,
to.
for Samus, it's a little hard to challenge Aether. The best you could probably do is like a charge shot or stuff like that.
And like Vandia was talking about earlier, Dark Samus's charge shot will hit at the edge, as opposed to Samus's, which will
Yeah,
not.
because of the particle effects and stuff like that.
So that will be a factor, and not closing that stock out, but
now
forward
it
air
is.
will take that.
All right.
No fear. This man just standing there.
Just standing.
It's like,
come on, charger shot, I dare ya.
It'll make it even.
Yeah.
And the charge shot being blown, not hitting anything, but Vandio trying to get this percentage
okay, yeah,
out.
didn't. Got it's been weird hitbox right there. Interesting.
Charge shot back in the equation. Ooh,
Wow.
I really like that
Yeah.
option. The short hop, just empty, and then once you land, boom.
Yeah, honestly, charge shot in the air is just terrifying because normally the approach is to either shield it if you got enough shield or to jump over it. If you do it in the air in that short hop, you kind of just punish the holding shield option and the jump option at the same time.
Going for up B.
Man, he is throwing out these up Bs like all tonight. And
Up air, closing that one out.
quick first game. All right.
I have not fought against this guy before. That's a different guy.
This is a new breed of Ike. I mean, usually he let's face it. I mean, Vandio usually goes the blue Ike most of the time, and now he's gone for the beefcake Ike for tonight. Alright, back to FD. Sage both of these guys like quite a bit.
Yes, no platform, so the Samus will not be able to hide in that corner underneath the platform. But yet,
you gotta
that
fight
gives
all
more
the
options as well.
projectiles.
You have to trudge through all those projectiles to get all the way to Samus.
Both of them just trying to weigh each other out, trying to figure out what options they'll go for.
Excuse me?
Whoa!
Vandio able to sneak.
Oh, he got the footstool! I saw
It
it!
wasn't even an air dodge. It was just a double jump that his fair went through.
Wow. Some really interesting stuff
Weird
going on
shenanigans
here.
happening.
Vandio snuck through his forward air in there.
It's the invisible hitbox, and then I'm just like, here I am.
Am I trying again?
Can we make a lightning strike twice?
I'm gonna have to watch that replay. That was interesting.
And I like Vandio pretty much just using the neutral air to get the back hit and stuff like that to confirm into the back air.
Really good stuff. With
Ooh,
those
wow,
empty-
that was great
those
spacing right there.
Empty hops just waiting him out.
Empty hop is like one of the strongest tools in this game.
Just doing nothing.
Yep. Alright, 170 finally gonna take the stock.
Even stocks here. Let's see if Samus can get in a comfortable position to shoot projectiles. But Vandia closing the gap, getting right into Samus's face.
Again, these aggressive just nairs pretty much nullify all the get up options. Alright, trying to mix up the recovery by pretty much going left, right with the bombs.
The good spacing with the drift back, able to avoid Bandio's attack. Charge shot. Blowing it though.
Man, well, now Ike doesn't have much shield to work with currently. So has to pretty much fight all of this. Right, the bomb setup. Oh, wow. Great use of counter to take advantage of the iframes. Good stuff.
Yeah, invincibility from the bomb. Good job.
Oh, didn't have enough momentum to get the side B.
Samus has that charge shot ready to go.
Ooh. Great ND up into there.
See if
Is he
Bandio
gonna
can close
get it?
out this stunt.
No.
Good height. Good to avoid that.
Alright,
But
and that
forward
sneaks
tilt.
that forward tilt in.
It's just so quick and powerful. I hate it. That's ridiculous. Forward tilt. 72%.
And keeps diamond.
Bandio waiting at the edge, waiting for that charge shot to be blown, and then going in. Let's see if he can turn this around.
Ooh. Yep, again, that nair is gonna confirm him so much.
Ooh, off stage.
Oh, okay, he's
fine.
coming back in, but now it's managing to make the most out of that situation. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get the spike. Ledge fight right now going on.
So much fun off the stage.
Okay, gonna get the back row, trying to close the stock out.
Bandio recovering high though.
Gonna rack on as much percent to try and get that back row kill next time.
Charge shot ready to go.
Waited. Oh, I saw
The
he
charge
was
shot's
trying to
gone
go.
now.
Yeah, he sniped it out with the down tilt right there.
Very good. And the back air.
Back
able to
air,
close that one
alright.
out.
1-1.
Even games. Very close, fun games going on.
And the thing you gotta remember for Bandio, we just came back from CSL today, so we have basically been going non-stop today, so
Wow.
endurance is definitely a factor tonight. Alright. Going to Town and City.
Going right back, Samus 9.
Yep. I don't see these two honestly switching throughout this.
It doesn't feel like there's any character matchup problems.
Yeah.
And we're off.
Alright. So a little bit more room for Samus to work with here, but also at the same time, again, the platform,
yes.
it's going to be big because that platform is so close to the edge of the blast zone. That's where Ike loves to keep you.
Rolling away, charging the shot, and then zoning out with the forward air. Very good from Fatty coming out here.
Platform's going away for a little bit.
Just waiting him out.
Yeah.
I love the patience.
That's what you gotta do against Samus. You just gotta wait out, try and figure out what they're gonna do, and punish accordingly.
Yeah. You can't just be out here throwing out moves. You will get stuffed out. But the patience, that's such a good option.
Oh, wow,
Ooh, air
again,
dodge.
the mid-air charge up.
The air dodging out of the way of it. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Countering the charge shot. Wow.
yeah, you can only hold ledge for so long, buddy.
The up tilt. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Ooh,
really looking
ooh.
for the closing out of this stock.
Yeah.
Evans right now just trying to close the stock right there.
That was really good. Following him down there with the back air. Very good.
Oh, he missed the side B. That's gonna be big momentum for Fatty.
Hopefully that doesn't kill his mentality here going forward.
Just kind of dancing around the bottom of his platform.
This gives Fatty a lot of room to be patient and, and just zone
rack
out.
up that percent.
Yeah, he doesn't have to approach. He can just stay back.
Yep. Plenty of time to charge up that shot.
Lots of pressure on the Ike now. Charge shot going off, not hitting anything.
But he's starting to get a little worried at this point. We are in definite kill percent for Ike.
Yes.
Oh, wow!
But the spike. And like we were talking about earlier, the spike can really turn around a game.
It's just it's definitely a thing that can kind of get into your head.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
parry. This man's spiking, this man's parrying.
But he's not able to convert much off of that parry right now. Just again, has to kind of wait out patiently. But at 128%, you can only do that so much.
But there's still a glimmer of hope for Vandio. Let's see who can close out the stock first.
Wow. Oh, we can create. Okay, no.
Whoa, okay.
Game, you're lying to me. You're lying to me.
Chill, game.
Oh my god. No. Yeah.
This man's
I'm
wild.
sorry, man.
But that didn't kill.
Wow. We ain't playing Smash 4. This is a higher ceiling.
That up throw did not kill. Even on the platform, it didn't kill.
Oh, but yeah.
The side B lag is going to punish him there.
Yeah. Daddy.
Wobbling
Up
to the right,
2-1.
That could DI in, and I think it can. I don't know.
No, it's
Really good show at the end though. Vandio coming back.
Yeah, he almost made that back.
He was getting that momentum. Like we said before, the spike gives you so much momentum.
Yeah, it's a statement.
Yeah. Just gets in your opponent's head and it gives you the boost that you need going forward. Right back into it, wasting no time.
All right.
Running it back. Let's see if Vandio can come back from this.
I'm loving the screw attacks out of shield. Being able to get a lot of damage off of that.
Punishing the aggression coming out from Vandio right out the gate.
Waiting out the charge shot for now.
So much patience.
But again, Fatty has gotten so much damage so far off of those screw attacks. I swear how probably half of the percent on that stock was just from screw attack.
And not only this game, but in all the games he's been playing, he's been having a lot of percentage come from screw attack. It's a really good option. Especially if your opponent's going in a lot, you can just punish him. It's a really good option.
Ooh, that was so good at spacing. Oh my goodness.
Just dodging out of it. That was really good looking. I like that one.
All right, I'm loving the up tilt just because that it's like the range is this really deceptive, honestly, of trying to punish it and stuff like that. And I see Dohan there playing Smash Brothers right there in the top left.
Fatty keeping Vandio on the side of the screen here.
Yep, again.
Able to turn it around.
Alright, good approach with the up air to try and nullify Ike from doing a neutral B or stuff like that. Does not kill yet. Down to a pretty big stage.
Oh, he's just on him. Just following him everywhere he goes.
But again, we're kind of at that percent where Ike doesn't
Oh,
no!
he went too far.
Oh, Vendio down to his last stock.
Can he turn this
Can
around?
he turn it around?
Or Fatty take it?
You might be able to turn it
Even-
around right there. He
even
pretty much
game.
evened it back up.
See who has the momentum going.
Alright, being able to convert off of that. Great up air into the forward air.
That was
Oh my
crazy.
goodness, and that is gonna do it!
That was so clean.
Wow!
That was so clean.
That is your Bulldogs Weeklies #3 champion.
Literally heard you say, "Who's got the momentum?" My heart just went, "I want it."
It's fine! I want it! Oh, good stuff.
That was really clean.
Alright,
I want to watch that one back again.
yeah, alright, so.
Was it 3-1?
Yeah, it was 3-1. Okay, and let us see those standings.
Defeating when you feel like there's nothing you can do.
Alright, so batting in first, Vendio in second, me, Weedu, Buda in third, Sink in fourth, Dohan in Flix in fifth, and then Cole and Nani in seventh. Good stuff. Alright, so that is going to do it for Bulldogs Weekly. I've been Weedude.
And I've been Homeless Harry.
Alright, we're gonna sign off. Take care. Have a good night. Oh, wait.
Oh. Go to the... Scroll down.